Hi, my name is Byard, and I'm going to read a Christmas story today entitled Waiting for Christmas, written by Elizabeth English. And it goes like this. Herman and I finally locked our store and dragged ourselves home. It was 11 p.m. Christmas Eve. We'd sold almost all our toys, and all of the layaway except one package had been picked up. But the person who put the dollar down on that package never appeared. Early Christmas morning, our 12-year-old son Tom, Herman, and I were out under the tree opening up gifts, but there was something humdrum about this Christmas. Tom was grown up, and I missed his childish exuberance from past years. As soon as breakfast was over, he left to visit friends, and Herman disappeared into the bedroom mumbling, "I'm going back to bed." So there I was alone. It was nearly 9 a.m. Sleet mixed with snow cut the air outside. "Sure glad I don't have to go out on a day like today," I said to myself. And then it began, something I'd never experienced before. A strange, persistent urge. Go to the store, it seemed to say. "That's crazy," I said to myself. "No one opens on Christmas Day." For an hour I fought that strange feeling. Finally I could stand it no longer. I got dressed. I put on my wool coat, placed my hat on my head, then my galoshes, scarf, and gloves. Once outside, the wind cut right through me, and the sleet stung my cheeks. I felt ridiculous. I had no business being out in the bitter chill. There was the store just ahead, but what in the world, I wondered? In front of the store stood two little boys, huddled together, poorly dressed, half frozen. One was about 9, the other 6. "Here she comes," yelled the older one. "I told you she would come." The younger one's face was wet with tears, but when he saw me, his eyes opened wide and his sobbing stopped. "What are you two children doing out here?" I scolded as I hurried them into the store. "We've been waiting for you," replied the older. "My little brother Jimmy didn't get any Christmas. We want to buy some skates. That's what he wants." I looked at the $3 in his hand and at their expectant faces. Then I looked around the store. "I'm sorry," I said, "but we have no skates." Then my eye caught sight of the layaway shelf with its loan package. Could it be? I walked over and unwrapped the package. Miracle of miracles, there was a pair of skates. Jimmy reached for them. "Lord," I said silently, "let them be his size." And miracle upon miracle, they were his size. When the older boy finished tying the laces and saw that the skates fit perfectly, he stood up and presented the dollars to me. "No, I'm not going to take your money," I told him. "I want you to have these skates and use your money to get some gloves for your hands." What I saw in Jimmy's eyes was a blessing. It was pure joy, and it was beautiful. My low spirits rose. As I locked the door, I turned to the older brother and said, "How lucky that I happened to come along when I did. How did you boys know I would come?" I wasn't prepared for his reply. His gaze was steady, and he answered me softly, "I knew you would come. I asked Jesus to sing." The tingles in my spine weren't from the cold. I knew God had planned this. As we waved goodbye, I returned home to a brighter Christmas than I had left. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas as well. Bye for now.
For behold, did not Moses prophesy unto them concerning the coming of the Messiah, and that God should redeem his people? Yea, and even all the prophets who have prophesied ever since the world began, have they not spoken more or less concerning these things?